Welcome back to my channel, Pocket Change Coins. If you're excited about finding hidden gems in your pocket change, you're in the right place. First, we're going to uncover some of the most valuable and rare US coins that could be worth a fortune. Let's dive in. We have a very special treat for you, one of the most coveted coins among collectors and a true gem from the past, the 1937 Mercury Dime. This iconic coin holds more than just its face value. It's packed with history, craftsmanship, and incredible worth. Stick with us as we explore what makes the 1937 Mercury Dime such a sought-after treasure and discover just how much it's worth today. The Mercury Dime, minted from 1916 to 1945, is one of the most recognized coins in American history. Its striking design, featuring a young Liberty wearing a winged cap, was created by Adolph A. Weinman. This beautiful representation of liberty is often mistaken for the Roman god Mercury, giving the coin its nickname, Mercury Dime. The reverse side features an olive branch and a bundle of rods, symbolizing peace and strength, two values that were crucial during a tumultuous period in American history. Now, let's focus on the 1937 Mercury Dime. Why is this particular year so important in the world of numismatics? To start, the 1930s was a decade marked by the Great Depression, a time of immense financial struggle for many Americans. Coins like the Mercury Dime were used in everyday transactions, and like many coins of the era, they saw heavy circulation. This means that coins from the 1930s, especially those in excellent condition, are rare and highly valued by collectors, while many 1937 Mercury Dimes may not stand out due to their age or wear. There are a few key factors that make some of them incredibly valuable. The first and most important factor is the condition of the coin. When it comes to coin collecting, the condition of the coin, known as its grade, is one of the most significant aspects that determine its value. Coins in near-perfect or mint condition, free from scratches, dents, or wear, are considered to be much more valuable. The 1937 Mercury Dime, in particular, has seen wear over the years, and finding one in pristine or uncirculated condition is quite rare. Next, let's talk about the mint mark. The 1937 Mercury Dime was minted in several locations, including Philadelphia, which has no mint mark, Denver, indicated by the letter D, and San Francisco, indicated by the letter S. While all 1937 Mercury Dimes are of interest to collectors, the ones with a mint mark, especially the rarer San Francisco ones, tend to be worth more. This is because the San Francisco Mint produced fewer coins than the Denver or Philadelphia mints, making them more scarce today. But here's where things get really interesting: the value of a 1937 Mercury Dime isn't just about the mint mark or general condition. There are also rare and significant variations, such as coins with unique die errors, that can drastically increase their worth. For instance, some 1937 Mercury Dimes have been discovered with double strikes, where the design is imprinted on the coin twice. Other errors include misaligned dies or unusual minting marks. These one-of-a-kind pieces are highly prized by collectors and can fetch jaw-dropping prices at auction.so. How much is the 1937 Mercury Dime really worth? Well, if you happen to find a 1937 Mercury Dime in mint or near-mint condition, especially one with a rare mint mark or an error, you're in for a pleasant surprise. But the price doesn't stop at just a couple of $100s. A well-preserved 1937 Mercury Dime, especially one with unique characteristics, can be worth a significant amount more. In fact, in some rare cases, a 1937 Mercury Dime has been known to sell for as much as $400,000. That's right, $400,000 for a single coin. This is an astonishing value for a coin that, on its own, originally had just a small denomination. The rarity, history, and condition of certain 1937 Mercury Dimes make them true treasures in the world of numismatics, and their price reflects their exceptional value. Imagine finding a coin that was once part of daily transactions during the Great Depression, a coin that carries with it the stories and struggles of that era, now worth a small fortune. It's a reminder of the incredible history that coins like these carry with them, how they serve as both a piece of art and a testament to the times they were created. So, the next time you're sorting through your coin collection or browsing through some old change, take a closer look at your Mercury Dimes. If you happen to come across a 1937 version in pristine condition or with an error, you might just be holding a treasure worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Second rare coin, we'll be exploring one of the most iconic and highly sought-after coins in American history, the 1942 Mercury Dime. It's a coin that not only holds historical significance but also has some serious monetary value. Stick with us as we uncover the story of this incredible coin, what makes it so special, and how much it could be worth if you happen to find one in excellent condition. The Mercury Dime was first introduced in 1916 and continued to be minted until 1945. Designed by the talented Adolph A. Weinman, the coin features a unique and beautiful image of liberty wearing a winged cap, which symbolizes freedom of thought. This captivating design led to the coin being commonly referred to as the Mercury Dime, although it actually depicts liberty, not the Roman god Mercury. The 1942 Mercury Dime was minted during a particularly turbulent time in history. The world was deep into World War II, and the United States was playing a pivotal role in the conflict. The coin's design remained popular throughout the war years, and it continued to circulate widely, providing people with a piece of history that they could carry with them every day. Now, let's take a closer look at the details of the 1942 Mercury Dime. The obverse of the coin features the well-known image of Liberty wearing her winged cap, and on the reverse, there's a striking design of an olive branch and a bundle of rods, symbols of peace and strength. The message is clear: even in the midst of war, there is a hope for peace, and this coin encapsulates the resilience of the American people during such a challenging time. But what makes the 1942 Mercury Dime so highly valued in today's market? Well, there are a few key factors to consider. For one, the overall rarity of the coin plays a significant role in determining its value. While millions of Mercury Dimes were minted over the years, certain years and mint marks are far rarer than others. In the case of the 1942 Mercury Dime, the value largely depends on its condition, its mint mark, and any potential errors. The 1942 Mercury Dime was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The coins minted in San Francisco, which carry the S mint mark, tend to be more valuable than those from Philadelphia or Denver due to lower mintage numbers. This is one of the reasons why collectors are so eager to find a 1942 Mercury Dime with the San Francisco mint mark in excellent condition, but the real treasure in the 1942 Mercury Dime market comes from coins that are in uncirculated or near perfect condition. Like many coins from this era, the 1942 Mercury Dime was widely circulated, meaning most examples you come across will show signs of wear and tear. Finding one in mint condition or with minimal wear is incredibly rare, and incredibly valuable, and it's not just the quality and rarity that makes the 1942 Mercury Dime stand out. There are also some extremely rare error coins that have surfaced over the years. These coins feature unique mistakes from the minting process, such as double strikes, misaligned dies, or off-center prints. Error coins are incredibly sought after by collectors because they are one-of-a-kind pieces, and when they come from a popular coin like the Mercury Dime, their value skyrockets. So, how much could you expect to get for a 1942 Mercury Dime if you were to find one in excellent condition? If you happen to stumble upon a pristine example of this coin, or even better, one with a minting error, you could be holding a truly valuable piece of history. A 1942 Mercury Dime in perfect or near-perfect condition could fetch up to $380,000, yes, you heard that right, $380,000 for a single coin. This stunning amount highlights just how much value these historic coins can have, especially when they are rare, well-preserved, and possess unique features. If you are lucky enough to own one of these treasures, it could mean a life-changing windfall. To wrap up, the 1942 Mercury Dime is far more than just a coin, it's a piece of history, a work of art, and a valuable collector's item. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just getting started, knowing the value and significance of this iconic coin is a must. So, if you come across a 1942 Mercury Dime in your collection or while browsing through old coins, take a moment to appreciate it. You may just be holding a small fortune in your hands. Third expensive coin, we're talking about the 1945 Mercury Dime, an iconic coin that is more than just a piece of currency. it's a symbol of resilience and historical significance. The Mercury Dime was first introduced in 1916 and was designed by the renowned artist Adolf A. Weinman. This coin features a beautiful image of liberty, depicted with a winged cap, representing freedom of thought. While most people recognize this design as the Mercury Dime, it actually depicts liberty, not the Roman god Mercury. Over the years, this coin has become one of the most beloved and recognized coins in American numismatics. Now, let's focus on the 1945 Mercury Dime. This year marks the final minting of this iconic series, which ended after nearly 30 years of circulation. The 1945 Mercury Dime was produced during the final year of World War II, a time when the United States was on the brink of victory. The country was experiencing a period of great change, with millions of soldiers returning home and the economy beginning to shift. The coin, still circulating in American hands, reflected both the resilience of the people and the end of an era. On the obverse of the coin, you'll find Liberty's image, as always, with her winged cap. The reverse side showcases an olive branch and a bundle of rods, symbols of peace and strength. The design is simple yet powerful, symbolizing the hope for a better future as the war was coming to a close. But what makes the 1945 Mercury Dime even more interesting in today's coin market is its rarity and the condition in which it's found. Many of these coins were circulated widely during the 1940s and 1950s, meaning they have seen a great deal of wear and tear. Finding one in excellent or mint condition is not only difficult, but it also makes it incredibly valuable. Coins that have survived decades of circulation with minimal damage are highly prized by collectors. Another important factor in determining the value of the 1945 Mercury Dime is its mint mark. This coin was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The mint mark, located on the reverse side of the coin, can help identify which facility produced it. Coins from the San Francisco Mint, for example, tend to be rarer and, therefore, more valuable than those minted in other locations. Additionally, special editions or error coins from this year can also fetch significantly higher prices in the market. You may also be wondering what makes the 1945 Mercury Dime so unique compared to other years. The year 1945 marked the end of the Mercury Dime series, and as such, collectors view these coins with a sense of finality. Owning a 1945 Mercury Dime isn't just about possessing a rare coin, it's about owning a piece of American history that symbolizes the end of World War II and the beginning of a new chapter for the nation. Now, let's talk about the value of the 1945 Mercury Dime. Coins that are in pristine or near-perfect condition can be worth significantly more than those in poor condition. A coin that has been well preserved, showing little to no wear, scratches, or discoloration, can fetch an impressive price at auction. But the true value lies in the rarity and the condition of the coin. If you happen to own a 1945 Mercury Dime in near-mint condition, you could be looking at a serious payday. These coins have been known to fetch incredible amounts at auctions, and depending on the condition, the coin can be worth as much as $320,000. Yes, you heard that right, $320,000 for a single 1945 Mercury Dime. This price may seem hard to believe, but it's a testament to the rarity and historical importance of this coin. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this coin could be one of the most valuable treasures in your collection. If you're lucky enough to find one of these coins in your collection or while you're out searching for rare finds, take a moment to appreciate it. A 1945 Mercury Dime in excellent condition is not only an impressive piece of numismatic history but also a potentially life-changing discovery. Last unique coin, we're talking about the 1894 Mercury Dime, a coin that stands out not only for its striking design but also for its rare status in the world of collectible coins. If you love learning about rare finds, this video is sure to intrigue you. The Mercury Dime series, which began in 1916, is one of the most iconic and beloved series of coins in U.S. history. However, the coin we are discussing today, the 1894 Mercury Dime, is a bit of a mystery. Why, you ask? Because the 1894 Mercury Dime does not exist as part of the official series. In fact, it is a misnomer. What people are actually referring to is the 1894 Barber dime, a coin from the U.S. Mint, which was designed by Charles E. Barber and issued in that very year. The confusion arose because the Mercury Dime, known for its winged Liberty design, replaced the Barber Dime series starting in 1916. People began to associate the Barber Dime with the term Mercury Dime, due to the resemblance between Liberty's winged cap and Mercury's helmet in Roman mythology. But for our purposes today, we're diving into the 1894 Barber Dime, a coin with its own rich history and mystery. The 1894 Barber Dime has earned its place in the hearts of collectors due to its rarity. During its production at the U.S. Mint, only a small number of these coins were ever minted. In fact, it is estimated that just around 24 coins were produced that year, making it one of the rarest dimes ever made. For a coin that had a relatively common design, this scarcity gives it an extraordinary level of intrigue and, as you might guess, value. The obverse side of the 1894 Barber Dime features a profile of Liberty, facing left. Liberty's cap is adorned with a ribbon inscribed with the word Liberty. This iconic design is framed by 13 stars representing the original states and the words, United States of America. On the reverse side, the coin displays an olive branch and a bundle of rods, symbols of peace and strength, along with the denomination, 1 dime. What makes the 1894 Barber Dime particularly sought after by collectors is its connection to U.S. Mint history. The coin was produced during a time of transition, just before the U.S. Mint adopted the famous Mercury Dime design in 1916. So, the 1894 Barber Dime represents the final chapter in a long-running series of dimes and is the last of its kind before a new era in American coinage began. As you can imagine, this historical significance adds a premium to the 1894 Barber Dime. However, rarity alone doesn't determine a coin's value. The condition of the coin plays a crucial role in how much it can fetch on the open market. Coins that have been well preserved and kept in mint or near mint condition are worth much more than coins that have been heavily circulated and damaged over time. Collectors often seek out coins in excellent condition because they not only represent a historical artifact but also because they hold a higher monetary value. When it comes to the 1894 Barber Dime, even a small flaw or scratch can dramatically decrease its value. So, finding one of these rare coins in pristine condition is akin to striking gold. But what makes the 1894 Barber Dime truly fascinating is the fact that these coins don't just represent a piece of American numismatic history, they also represent the intriguing and mysterious world of coin hoards. Some of the 1894 Barber Dimes were tucked away in private collections for decades, and the discovery of one of these hidden gems has the potential to send shockwaves through the numismatic community. So, what is the value of an 1894 Barber Dime in today's market? Well, if you're lucky enough to come across one of these rare coins, you could be looking at a significant financial windfall. The 1894 Barber Dime has sold for astounding prices in auctions, and some of the finest specimens are known to fetch up to $200,000. Yes, you heard that right, $200,000 for a single 1894 Barber Dime in top-notch condition. This price reflects the rarity of the coin, its historical importance, and the fact that only a handful of these coins exist in excellent shape. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the world of numismatics, this coin is a reminder of just how valuable history can be, and how treasures from the past can change lives today. So, if you have a collection of coins, it's worth taking a second look at any Barber Dimes you might have. Who knows, you could be sitting on a rare find worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And even if you don't have one of these elusive 1894 coins, keep an eye on the market and never stop exploring the fascinating world of numismatics. Thanks for tuning in to this deep dive into the 1894 Barber Dime. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all our future coin discoveries. Happy collecting, and as always, keep your eyes peeled for hidden treasures.